EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Rams and the New Orleans Saints on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico in the booth with Greg Olsen and Blake Grupe on the field to get this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Now, faking the give. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Third and long.
33. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Rashawn White. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Searching forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Alert! Alert! Come on, come on.
They'll go again with White. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Okay, ready?
Here's a third down and 4.
Ready? Bronco 80. Go.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1 third down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return.
At their own 1-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down and 8.
Set. Hut. 52 boom. Hut.
From down near his goal line, that'll be intercepted. Picked up by the former Sooner, Danny Stutzman. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Blake Grupe to kick off for the Saints.
After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
On the set.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready. Hut.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Come on. Set. Black. 95. Trouble. 38. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Second and 10.
Set. Ready. Blaster. 650. Green. Ready.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Not much there, a yard or two down to the 48. Josiah Stewart in on the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Look him up on a second down and 8. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60.
Back to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This one from 52 yards away. Grupe's kick is good. And the Saints will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. start on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Set, hut.
Right side, complete to Nakua. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
6 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That's Chase Young off the edge with the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Come on, ready?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. First down, L.A.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground,
And he's in! Touchdown, Rams! It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
he's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams are on top. It's 14-10. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Deputy Ranger, 1918. Ready, ready.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work as the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He'll find Rashawn White. 17 yards on that play. First down, New Orleans.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ready, ready.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Craig Palmer. Touchdown, New Orleans. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. With timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Blake Grupe to kick off for the Saints.
After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go now. Set, go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's going to be taken down to 37. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, green. Ready?
Up the middle they go. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Huge, yellow. 45, white, set.
Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
17.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Reload, reload. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. This will be a Saints first down as as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Ready?
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
3rd and 9.
Drop 60. Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
He's going to look for the home run ball. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Look, great work to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Ready. Hunt, hunt.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. They face 2nd down and 7.
Set. Red. Close. 10. Red. 38. 6.
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
1st down, Rams.
Set. Hunt. Set.
That's called in on the left by Nakua. Now inside the 25. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet he finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. Let's go now. Buffalo 18, Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Let's go.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Second down, they need 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Pass to 60, pass to 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And 7.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's third and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready up.
He'll air one out for Palmer. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Oh, looked like he wanted a seam for a moment. But he's taken down after a solid return.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, set, ready, ready.
He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Yellow, push, 43 rail, alert, push, alert, push, alert, push. Fight, 97. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. Unloads downfield looking for Nacua. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal.
A 34-yard
This
attempt.
from 34 yards. Carty's kick is good. And the Rams to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Drive begins with a run by White. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Ready, ready.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Set up. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
Motion! Motion!
Go.
Swing this one out to White. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Come on. Set. 19 Chargers. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check up.
Back to the air one more time. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Saints. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Blake Grupe to kick off for the Saints.
After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready, ready.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Set.
Now a give on the ground, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was brought up at the 28-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Come on, set. Set, cut.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Rams first down.
A gain of 22 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Cut.
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
3rd and inches.
Ready, set.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Try to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
Great job with the pressure up the middle on 3rd and 1, Mike. When that back has to make someone miss in the backfield, that's all they need to throw off the timing. He's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage. This defense holds him to no gain, brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
6, mega, block 40, cut.
He'll drop to throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to have it just past their 25.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Ready. 60 boxes, 60 boxes.
Kill.
60, ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pick up of 17 and a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Check. Ready.
On 1st down, it's White. And he broke through the initial contact, lines up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Come on. Set, go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one complete to Palmer. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Check out.
Now, faking the give. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Ready.
They run with White. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready. Tap the 60. Tap the 60. 19 Lions. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Give him 27. And it's 1st and goal.
First goal at the 2-yard line.
Hot 70. Hot 70. Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Hut.
White.
Rashawn White, the ball carrier.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
On the jump.
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball.
That ties the game, 31-31. Blake Grupe to kick off for the
All
Saints.
even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
On the set.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut, hut.
A handoff as they try to run it here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Set. Hut.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it'll set up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, L.A.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. you are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
10 cycles. 32. 43 rail.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. Following the penalty, he'll run it. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 11.
Down. Ready.
Back to throw. His throw left is complete with beauty. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we fight. 97. Second.
Now a give up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 10.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
33. Yellow. Close. 10. 10.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's across midfield. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Austin now to return this. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Austin on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10. at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
Kick. Mega. Ready?
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of first. They'll bring up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
Go.
On the ground, this is White, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
On the set. Bring it. Here we go. Set. Crack all 80. Ready.
Another run here with White. And we'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Hop 70. Hop.
On first down, right back to White. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here comes 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. Moving left. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
On 3rd down, it's White.
Typically I'm the first one to be screaming up here to keep your offense on the field, be aggressive and go for it. But I think at this stage of the 4th quarter, possessions are at a premium. I think you take this field goal, make it a 2-possession game, and I think now it's really hard for your opponent to have enough time to come back.
A 21-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. He made the field goal a moment ago. Now Grupe back out to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Down.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores. And it's 1st and 10.
Field.
Toss left side. Caught by his running back. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
52.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Ready?
Here's 2nd down.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. That one taken in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
A 1-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense could just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let go.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.